is what community looks like.
Show me what community looks like.
This is what community looks like.
Show me what unity looks like.
This is what unity looks like.
Show me what unity looks like.
This is what unity looks like.
Dante Wright, say his name.
Dante Wright.
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 Winston Smith. Say his name.
Winston Smith.
Say his name.
Winston Smith. Winston Smith. Winston Smith.
Jamal E.
Jamal E. Jamal E. Jamal E.
Isaac Aiden, say his name.
Isaac Aiden.
Say his name.
Isaac Aiden.
Say his name.
Isaac Aiden.
Kobe Heisler, say his name.
Kobe Heisler.
Say his name.
Kobe Heisler.
Say his name.
Kobe Heisler.
Wendell Sherrill, say his name.
Wendell Sherrill.
Say his name.
Wendell Sherrill.
Say his name.
Wendell Sherrill.
George Floyd, say his name.
George Floyd.
Say his name.
George Floyd.
Say his name.
George Floyd.
Amir Locke, say his name.
Amir Locke.
Say his name.
Amir Locke.
Say his name.
Amir Locke.
When black lives are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When black lives are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
If Amir don't get no justice, they don't get no peace. If Amir don't get no justice,
They don't get no peace.
if Amir don't get no justice,
They don't get no peace.
if Amir don't get no justice,
They don't get no peace.
if Dante don't get no justice,
They don't get no peace.
if Dante don't get no justice,
They don't get no peace.
if Winston don't get no justice,
They don't get no peace.
if Kobe don't get no justice,
They don't get no peace.
if Marcus don't get no justice,
They don't get no peace.
if Martell don't get no justice,
They don't get no peace.
no peace, no peace, no peace, no peace, no peace. Amir Locke. Amir Locke. Amir Locke. Say his name.
Amir Locke.
Say his name.
Amir Locke.
Say his name.
Amir Locke.
I can't hear you. Say his name.
Amir Locke.
I cannot hear you. Say his name.
Amir Locke.
I need you to know that right now, people are sleeping. And we cannot let them sleep.
That's right.
They need to know his name. Even if it's fucking advertising, if they don't want to hear it, I don't care. So what's his name?
Amir Locke.
What's his name?
Amir Locke.
Say his name.
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 Amir Locke.
Indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail. The whole damn system
Is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Ho ho! Got to go. Hey hey! Ho ho! These
They don't get no peace.
No good cops in a racist system.
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 All right. Thank y'all for showing up here today. I extremely appreciate it. I want to say as few words as possible. I just want to say I put on this event because, you know, I feel like, you know, we're collectively grieving and we need to make sure that we hear lots of different perspectives, right? And a lot of people who get overlooked are the youth, right? So I want to be able to bring in the youth and also new voices so that everyone gets heard in the movement. So without further ado, I'm going to bring out Isis, who's going to be the MC for the event. Please give it up for Isis.
Thank you, DJ, for putting this protest together. Believe it or not, this is his first official protest that he's organized. Thank you, DJ. Our first speaker today is going to be Isabel. She organizes with a couple different organizations, but welcome, Isabel. How's everybody doing tonight? I know it's really cold, but you know what? The anger makes the heat, right?
Yeah.
Right. Period. It can never be. Yeah. I just want y'all to know that, like, the fact that you're fucking here and you're still fighting and you still want change just shows how much humanity there still is in this fucking world. That's something we don't acknowledge. Can you hear me? Can you hear me good? Is this better? Yeah. Is this better? Alright. Good. I need y'all to recognize your own fucking humanity. And the reason why I'm saying that is because these police, this fucking system, does not know that fucking definition. They don't understand that at the end of the day, in this capitalistic society, in the way that we normalize cover-ups, we normalize just giving them the authority to cover up the fucking mistakes. It's more than that. A baby was lost. To me, I have a little brother, and he was the same age as Amir Locke. To me, he was still a baby. And for them to look at him as like a fucking threat makes no sense. When at the end of the day, they should already have the ability to not fucking shoot at him. And I just really hope that one day it might look different, but I know right now that's not the truth. And it's gonna require a lot. It's gonna require more of this. And we gotta keep going. We can't give up. We can't do it for these black and brown babies. They need a better future. So when you're tired and you feel like you fucking can't do it, remember your own humanity. Keep going. We have to keep going. We gotta do it for them. And if you need a break, take a fucking break. Check up on your loved ones. Make sure they're okay. But we gotta keep going. Thank you. One last thing, my bad. We're also on Dakota land. I just wanted to do a land acknowledgement real quick. But yeah. One more time for Isabel. Okay, so our next speaker is going to be Hura. She's a activist, community organizer. She does a lot for Black lives and this movement in general. She does a lot of work with the Square, and she's just an overall amazing person and a very powerful speaker. So
hey everyone, hope you're having a better night than Frey's probably feeling. Because I hope he hears us, because we're going to continue to be loud and continue to be proud that we're out here. Amir Locke's story, it feels kind of hard. I don't know whether or not to be angry, I don't know whether or not to like feel any type of way, just because it feels repetitive over and over again. We're like from a generation where we become so, and it's not normalized, it's not stigmatized, it's just something different, because each one of those words means something different. Like, I'm 22, he's 22. What difference is it from one of us and him? It's always the same story, or even a different story, a different name, same outcome. Like, when is this gonna end? So I kind of continue to have those like reoccurring thoughts. I don't really have much prepared for today. I'm kind of stuck, and I hope y'all are stuck too, because there shouldn't be an answer to why he died. Like, he should still be alive. His mother should still be able to call him and say, hey, I miss you. Hey, when are you coming home? Not, oh, let's go visit his grave, because that feels so repetitive. Like, it feels like we've had so many deaths in the past couple of years just from police violence. We shouldn't live in this type of society. Our children 10 years from now, 15 years from now, shouldn't live in this type of society. So we have to change something. And it doesn't start from us, it starts from the police. They're the ones that are trigger happy. They're the ones that basically took the time out of their day to become the judge of whether or not he lives or dies. In other countries, and that's what's crazy to me. Sorry, I'm gonna ramble for a second. That's what's crazy to me. Like, in other countries, they don't have guns. Why is America so trigger happy? But we won't ever be safe. I don't think we should feel safe when we go to sleep, just because we know anything can happen when we wake up. Just like Amir. Could just be the end. But I don't really have much else, and I'm gonna pass it back to Icy. Love y'all though. Brandon.
Amir Locke, say his name. Say his name. Say his name. Scream his name. Scream his name. Scream his name. What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? If Amir don't get it,
Shut it down!
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 if Amir don't get it.
Shut it down!
All right, coming up next to the mic, we got someone who's been boots on the ground. They help do a lot of things behind the scenes. You may not have seen them on a mic before. Maybe you have if you got lucky before. But they do a lot behind the scenes. They help out where they can. But we want to give them an opportunity to speak tonight. So give it up for Tifa, everybody.
Hi everyone. So I don't typically speak at these things, and I think it's important to acknowledge, obviously when Amir Locke was murdered a couple weeks ago, I think a lot of us were just kind of, I personally felt not surprised or shocked, but kind of just disheartened. I felt tired, I felt drained with everything going on. And I told myself, and I told my therapist, I told my friends, I was like, I know it's gonna hit me at some random time, and it's not gonna be easy. And actually about a week ago, I was just down the block at Stray Dog, and I had to meet up with a friend because I was having brain fog and all these things. And I just think it's important to acknowledge that these people in the police don't give a fuck about who the people they kill, and they don't give a damn about us and how we're feeling about it. And it's really important to acknowledge that, because we're all just so tired. We're tired of having to come out here. As much as I love seeing all of these faces, I'm really tired of the circumstances that I have to see people in all of this. Sorry, kind of just coming as it goes. I think it's really important to just kind of stick and believe and continue to fight for Amir and continue to fight for everyone. Like I said, I was having brain fog, and it's kind of happening again right now. Give me a second here. So yeah, it's been really hard, and I think with Amir, it triggered a lot of feelings back when Brianna was killed for me personally. And I know that I took that death very, very personally. I think we all have friends who are like Brianna, like Amir. You're aspiring, you're young, you have dreams that you want to chase, and then you're robbed of that. Your family is robbed of that, and robbed of seeing all of the things that you could become, and all the person that they want you to be, or the person that you want to be. And it's so sick. I'm so sick and tired of having to be robbed of that, and to have to look around and see other people who believe the same thing we do, but know that the people who control us and the people who have the power don't want to do anything about it. So I just want to say, I know it was said earlier before, make sure you're checking in on your loved ones. I know it's very tiresome to have to check in all the time. It seems like every other day, sometimes 2-3 times a week when someone is killed, and just be like, hey, how are you doing? How are you handling this person's murder? How are you handling this person's death? How are you dealing with all the violence? How are you dealing with this? And it's so tiresome. But make sure you're checking in on your loved ones, because I know that this is what community looks like. Without us, I don't think that a lot of the justice that has happened will continue to happen. I know a lot of the times the wins that we have had feel like small wins, but in actuality, I know zero tolerance is a really hard thing to fight for and a really hard thing to get to, but I know with the pressure and the consistency that we all have, that I do believe that we could get there one day. Thank you.
One more time for Tito. If Amir don't get it, 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 if Amir don't get it. I see some people walking in the back looking very comfortable tonight, so I just want to remind them, MPD killed a man. What was his name? Amir Locke. 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 Our next speaker is one of the youth who is always frontline, and she is a very incredible person. She's working on a documentary right now, and it's coming out this year, I believe. She's still in high school, and she's just gotten into public speaking, and she's already doing really great at it. So I'd like to welcome Imani.
First of all, I just want to say, I just want to do chants. Say his name. Say his name. What's his name? Say his name. Who they killed? Who they murdered? And I just want to say something about Mayor Frey. I hate Mayor Frey. He's literally a murderer, and he is complicit to murders that's been happening in Minneapolis and all over. He lied. He said that there's going to be no more no-knock warrants. He literally said that. And Amir Locke died as a result of that lie. And he literally went to George Floyd's funeral and went on his knees and cried. But he was the same one to overfund the police department that murdered George Floyd. Mayor Frey does not need to be mayor. I shouldn't even be calling him Mayor Frey. He needs to be fired immediately. Say, go home, Jacob. Go home, Jacob. Go home, Jacob. Go home, Jacob. Retire, Jacob. Retire.
Give it up for Imani. So I think this chant was created by Brandon, I think, because you're the only person I hear say it. So when I say MPD, I want you guys to respond back with "There's blood on your hands." MPD! There's blood on your hands! MPD! There's blood on your hands! MPD! There's blood on your hands! Mayor Frey! There's blood on your hands! Mayor Frey! There's blood on your hands! Mayor Frey! There's blood on your hands! MPD! 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 There's blood on your hands! Minnesota! 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 There's blood on your hands! SPPD! There's blood on your hands! SPPD! There's blood on your hands! SPPD! There's blood on your hands! MPD! There's blood on your hands! MPD! There's blood on your hands! Amir Locke, say his name! Amir Locke! 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 All right, our next speaker is going to be Victor, another someone who's always frontline, and I remember during the Dante Wright uprising, he got hit with a rubber bullet, and he's been through a lot, and I've seen some of his posts on Facebook about what's been going on, and I think he has some great insight into what we can do to
I'm losing my voice, so I'll make this fast. But I do got a lot of shit to say. Maybe not a lot of shit that y'all want to hear about. And I'm like, first off, I want to say fuck MPD, fuck Minnesota, fuck Jacob. I don't know, I ain't gonna say Baylor. Fuck Jacob, fuck SPPD, fuck, like, y'all don't understand. Fuck the whole system, I guess. You know, fuck the whole system. But at the end of the day, seeing it in like communities that I'm constantly in, seeing that someone that's 2 years older than me got killed by the police in their own home while sleeping, that shit ain't doing no good to none of the communities. I'm just tired of this bullshit. I'm tired of these police. I don't understand why we gotta be apologetic. I don't understand why we gotta be nice. Fuck that shit. Because I know y'all remember during the uprising, there were a lot of fearful cops out there. There were a lot of scared cops in their boots, in their fucking vests, protected and shit, thinking they was protected. There was a lot of motherfucking people up in positions that were hella scared too. So why are they all comfortable now? I don't understand. This movement is supposed to keep moving, not fucking stopping and just, you know what I'm saying, no standstill. Fuck that shit. I'm tired of that shit. Take the streets every day. I know it's been said, but that uprising, I saw hella people out there that was motivated. Now what? Just because one cop got in the fucking pinta, that's fine. Just because a cop went to jail, oh yeah, we fucking won, small victories, shit's changing. No, shit's not changing. They're still killing motherfuckers out here. They're still killing people out here. People that are innocent, people that are not supposed to be dead, people that have rights. But you're treating a lot of us like animals. You're treating a lot of us like we don't know our shit, like we're not human anymore. But last time I checked, I'm human. Last time I checked, I got a right to be in my home, sleeping, chilling on this couch, not worried about a fucking cop busting in the door, guns pointed at me, and then gone. Because I'm mad, I'm pissed, y'all hear it in my voice, so why are we not more mad? Or why are we just so silent? Because we got people out here, and I'm glad you guys are like actually loud. Because I went to a protest and oh my god, there was hella people out here, double in this, triple maybe. And motherfuckers is quiet. It's not time to be quiet. It's not time to shut up. It's not time to sit down. It's not time to watch this from the live. It's not time to watch this through a camera. It's not time to watch this through your TV on the news. It's time to be out in the streets, boots on the ground, every fucking day or night, saying fuck Jacob, fuck the city, and fuck all this fucking institution that's killing all of us. It's time to rise up. And I mean, I have a lot of thoughts and a lot of ideas about shit that is technically, that has to be said allegedly. So, allegedly, let's do some shit about this, right? That's all I gotta say.
Say his name! Say his name! Say his name! Who they kill? Who they kill? So this is a chant that keeps my hopes up in this struggle like this. And from somebody who kept my hopes up in this struggle, if we fight, we can win! 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 Our next speaker is another youth who is frontline 24/7, who just led a student-led march last week or the week before for Amir Law. And then she came to another protest the same day and led more chants. Please give it up for Marciana.
Get it in the streets! Get it in the streets!
Get in the street, get it in the street.
Get it in the streets! Get it in the streets!
Get in the street, get it in the street.
If you don't want no justice, take your bitch ass home! If you don't want no justice, take your bitch ass home!
You don't want no justice, take your bitch ass home.
Take your bitch ass home!
Bitch ass home.
Take your bitch ass home!
Bitch ass home.
Take your bitch ass home!
Bitch, take your bitch ass home.
Alright guys, I did this poem a couple times during the summer. I don't know, it's just my favorite poem because I actually cried while writing it. So, I don't know, I just hold it in my heart deeply. So, I'm gonna just do it again. If I sound like a broken record, sorry, but this is my favorite poem. I'm pissed off because we fucking up where we lay our heads, but it's silent in the suburbs. I said I'm pissed the fuck off because kids are in cages and you're on vacation in the same place you deport them to. It's you suddenly having a problem with immigration, but it was only right when Columbus did it. Killing 15 million indigenous like this isn't even your nation. How the fuck you discover something that you colonized? I'm pissed off because 4 white men are on a monument for everyone to see. But my ancestors built this country for free and Native Americans don't get the recognition they seek. I said I'm pissed the fuck off. I'm pissed at capitalism because the poor in their last dollar scrapping to get by and the rich only get richer for shit they lie and deny. I said I'm pissed the fuck off. Because the government drops up guns and drugs in black neighborhoods and it gets on the media and sides of black crime like he didn't do that shit. I'm pissed at gentrification. Painted with my home to make it pretty for the white man, I'm pissed the fuck off. I'm pissed at Lisa Bender. We said defund the police, you overfund them $10,000. Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck schools in the hood, huh? How we good when y'all put gentrified foods next to us and tell us we obese? I'm pissed because they think us for imbeciles. We said abolish the police, you propose a different name for killer cops. Pissed doesn't describe how the fuck I feel because we need unity, no popping out for photo ops, man. I'm pissed the fuck off because the subway sandwich apparently looked like a Glock. Because Chauvin get a trial like we all ain't watchmen. I'm pissed the fuck off because some dusty ass walls got justice before a black woman. Because a 6-year-old in a courtroom for picking a flower. Because white America thinks I can't breathe is a fancy slogan. Because the correlation to being black and a woman in America is being paid 38% less than white men and 21% less than white women. Man, I'm pissed the fuck off because they painted a pride flag over a black man's blood. Like America doesn't pride itself on hating black people. It's Amir Locke being shot in 9 seconds with 3 bullets in his body. Hella mad because black people being murdered left and right. And you worried about some damn traffic? Man, fuck your inconvenience. Man, I'm pissed the fuck off. Because black men that don't love black women exist. Because if you're a black woman and you on the front lines, you still get called a bitch. Man, I'm pissed the fuck off. Say his name! What's his name? Hody Murder! Hody Murder! Say his name!
name? What's his name? Justice for! What's his name? Justice for! Justice for! Justice for! Justice for! All fucking power to the people, man. You can't stop the revolution!
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 You can't kill 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 the revolution!
You can't jail 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 the revolution!
We gon' get a liberation!
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 Give it up one time for Marky. One of our last speakers is going to be Francisco. He is a dope community creator and he documents the movement in some incredible ways.
Thanks, Isaac. First, I want to give a shout out to DJ because some of y'all might have noticed, but this shit's kind of gone stale, you know. So thanks, DJ, for spicing this shit up. You know, it's awesome to hear new voices out here. I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I said 9, 10, 11. I said 9, 10, 11. I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I said 9, 10, 11. And fuck Jacob Pride too. Because you know what? He didn't just lie. This man had a real opportunity to make change. The city and the whole state were demanding change be made. And what did he do? Not shit. And let's be real. A lot of folks bought into the okie doke. A lot of folks said Mayor Frey was the BLM mayor. Fuck that.
Go home, Jacob, go home.
The city council got together and what did they say? We're going to abolish the police. We're going to defund the police. And what they do? Not shit. We passed defund. We want to disarm the police. These fools cannot be in our community with loaded weapons, busting into people's apartments and shooting them while they're asleep. Is that right? Hell no. Fuck, they can keep their guns, leave them bullets at home. Because that's all the police care about anyways, intimidating community members. And then when the community members get on their nerves, yeah, they'll shoot them. And they'll get away with it every time. And that's why we're here. We're here for Amir Locke. We're here for Dante Wright. We're here for Winston Smith. We're here because nothing has changed since they murdered George Floyd, since they lynched George Floyd. They can still kill people while they're asleep. And let's not get it twisted. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have even said they can still kill people. They can still kill black people while they're asleep. Because this shit would not have happened if Amir Locke was George Smith, some white fool asleep on his couch, woken up, reaching for his gun. This shit would not happen if he were white. And that's right, we are still mad. Because the police are only the face of the system. And the system stretches far further than any of us will ever see, or even any of us could ever realize. This system that the police uphold kills black people in the street. Yep. It puts 1/3 of black men in prison. Yep. It puts kids in cages at the border, yep? It pays for drug trafficking to come through South and Central America. It has created the biggest humanitarian issue in the Middle East, in Afghanistan. There are millions of dollars waiting at the border. There is food waiting at the border of Yemen to get in, and the United States is blocking it. Because so-called terrorists are running the country, and what do we call the police here at home? Are they not terrorists? Are they not terrorizing our communities? Are we not out here because they're killing people in their sleep? So now we have to say, fuck that. We have to say, fuck the police. Fuck Jacob Frey. Fuck liberalism. Fuck conservatism. And fuck the whole state. So I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I said 9, 10, 11. I said 9, 10, 11. Thank you.
Say his name! Say his name! Say his name! Scream his name! Who'd they kill? Say his name! Okay, I won't keep you guys much longer. I know it's cold, but I just want to say, we don't get change unless we all come together as one. As when I'm not the most articulate person, so please bear with me, but during the George Floyd uprising, even during the Dante Wright uprising, the whole state, even the whole world seemed to care about these issues going on. And suddenly I feel like it just stopped. I feel like not enough people care anymore. And it's sad because I don't like to say this, it's scary, but this could quite literally be you or your friend or your family member or a loved one, and that's just facts. These people aren't expecting the police to burst into their house and kill their loved ones. They're not expecting, a black man's not waking up and expecting to be murdered by the police on that day, but it could be you. So we all need to start caring, and we all need to start coming out here. We all need to start making calls so we can make shit happen, because I don't want to go back to what was going on before George Floyd, because there was nobody out here. There was nobody. Nobody cared, and then George Floyd was murdered, and the whole world seemed to care. But there is over 500 murders in this state. No police officers have been charged. Those other families deserve justice as well for their loved ones. Not even, you can't get justice in a situation like this, just accountability. But we can't go back to the way it was before. We can't. There's people who have been in this fight for a very, very long time, and I don't understand how they're not burnt out. Honestly, I've been burnt out multiple times, but we have to keep going. Like previous speakers have said, check in on your friends, check in on your loved ones, because there's a lot of trauma in this movement, and yeah. Our last speaker is about to close us out with the Asada chant. Please welcome her. Or Victor. I just want to say real quick, for anybody that's listening that's out here, Mayor Frey lives here. Your mayor lives here. I don't know if you fucking care, but the man that decides where your fucking tax dollars are going to lives right here. Right fucking here. Real quick, I just want to say how sacred life is. That's something you do not understand in the fucking capitalistic society. Never fucking forget that. Life is fucking thicker. I don't care who you are. Your energy, who you are, your vibe. I don't care. I don't care you define, you got it. You are important. You matter. And just as much as good you can do in this world, it's just as much as bad as you can do. And right now, that's the fucking police. It's a fucking system. Alright, I'm gonna close it. It is our duty. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to win. We must love each other and support each other.
We must love each other and support each other.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
We have nothing to lose but our
It
chains.
is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our
It
freedom.
is our duty to win.
It is our duty to
We
win.
must love each other and support each other.
We must love each other and support each other.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
We have nothing to lose but our
We
chains.
have nothing to lose but our chains.
We have nothing to lose but our
Say
chains.
it again. Period. Thank you so much for coming out here.
All power to the people.
It's only 10 seconds when it's in there. Yeah. Hello, that's how we pray.
It's hard when your back's against the wall, and if you gotta keep your feet up on the fence, it's hard. I think I'm going to wake up in the morning, cause you can fall with every way that you was gone.
That poem, I can't hide with everything. That's how. My name's Joey. Yeah. So powerful. His voice.
So I always do my best to carry on. Like it's like a